All right, folks, well, we are back and we've got some help. So Alan and I are going to finish up the rafters, and we're going to throw some strapping on. Hopefully, as long as the weather is kind, we should be able to get this done, all of it done today. So we'll see. So the last thing we'll be ready for then is just tin. But all right, well, we're going to get to work. All right, while Alan cuts our supports at the off of the headers here to these posts in the front, we have finished the rafters. So we've got all the rafters in place. They're all 24 on center, except for this front one here. It's actually 26 3/8, but that's okay. We're going to be strapping this thing here shortly, so it's not going to much matter. The other thing is the back here. We're going to be putting a small extension. I think we cut 6-inch boards, so we're going to get that up here as soon as Alan is finished cutting the supports for the front. And like I said, we'll get these up, and then the next step is, put the strapping on. So now that we've got this rafter up, it's resting on those braces that we put up there. And so now we'll go up and zip them together. Okay, so we've got our ends on. We've got it on this side, we've got it on that side. And so the next step for us is to put the strapping on. So Alan's getting started on the strapping here. And then now we're ready for tin. Okay, so now that we've got the one side done, we've got to get started on this side. And once again, the star of the show, Alan from Wilderness Hangout, is here because I'm not a fan of heights. And it would take me days to do this because I'd have to go up and down the ladder. And that just doesn't sound very appealing to me. So he has been kind enough to knock this out for us. So we're going to get started on these getting these purlins up and the strapping, and yeah, let's get after it. All right, folks, so we are done with getting all the strapping on the roof, and this roof is ready for tin. Unfortunately, I don't have any. We reached out to the folks who sell the tin, and they've got some tin. We're just waiting for them to give us the okay that we can buy it, and once we can, then we're going to get tin up here. So really the only thing that we have left structurally to do other than put siding on it is I've got to run strapping in between these posts. Now we're going to go with three pieces of strapping in each from post to post all the way around. We are going to be using 2x4s. So I've got to make sure I've got enough 2x4s to do that. I'm not quite sure just yet, but we're going to find out here shortly. And then, then we just got to put it together and finish off the strapping. Okay, so we got all of the wall strapping up. These are the exterior walls. That's what this stuff here is. The only thing I have left to do for strapping is, well, actually I'll show you here. So the way that I did the top, right, so we've got this, the mid strap, the bottom strap. The top strap, I actually put 2x4s against the 4x4, and then I'm going to put the strapping on top of that. The reason I did that is to provide it with some more strength as far as the walls are concerned, rather than just have these 2x4s connected every, what, 8 feet, 8.5 feet. At least on the top it'll be connected all the way along the top. I did the other side, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. And again, the only reason I did this is to make sure that at least I have one piece of the wall connected to the frame of the structure. So again, here's the bottom strapping, there's the middle strapping, and then this top strapping here actually has this 2x4 underneath it, between the 4x4 frame of the carport and the actual strapping itself. And again, I did that just to make sure that at least one section of the wall is attached firmly to the building. And I'll tell you, this building actually got a hell of a lot stronger once I put the strapping in. I was going to use regular, 1x3s, but I figured with the size of the building and with the cedar boards that we're using for the walls, I figured I'd just go with 2x4s. That way, it's a hell of a lot sturdier, So, all right, well, that's it for today. We're gonna wrap this up. We'll clean up. Jen's got dinner. We're gonna go play with the puppy for a little bit. And, all right, we'll get back at it tomorrow.